Hi there fish bros, thanks for joining us today. We've got a few hours spare, so me and my friend Tony, we're going to nip off for a few hours uptiding. What I'm going to do through the video, I'm going to talk you through the rigs we tie, the tackle we use, and how to bait up as well with a selection of baits what we've got. We've got some black lug, we've got some carp, and we've got some unwashed Lego squid as well. Anyway, stay tuned, let's see if we can't get a few codlings in the bag. Right then guys, what rigs we're using. We tend to do here, I use a fixed pennel rig if you like, with an extended sort of length on your lead. What I use for tying them, I use a 40 pound all the way through really for your trace line and your lead line. So just take a 6 ounce breakaway. Okay, we can connect that on just with a blood knot or whatever your preferred knot is for connecting up. What I do prefer is 12 to 18 inches of line there. Do then, just tie a loop in that line. There we are. Give that a trim. What I then like to do in the middle of that length, just pop a granny knot in, and that puts like a weak link in that line. So it sort of doubles up as a rotten bottom. So if you do get snagged, you've got a fish on, quite often you can pull for a break. You'll lose the lead, but you will keep the fish. So that's that bit sorted there. The next part is the hook length. Again, 40 pound line, sufficient. What we do, just a normal snap link. Again, tie that on, blood knot. Trim the tag. And preferred length 3 to 5 foot really. So what I prefer to do there, from there, arm length, and then about into my armpit on the opposite side. Trim that off. Okay, what we do then, 2 hooks. I have a 3/0 lip grip circle hook, and also a koi key 5/0 wide mouth. So all we do, first off, just slide the lip grip hook on the circle, just slide that up out of the way. And what we do is take your 5/0. Again, just connect on with a blood knot or whatever your preferred knot is. There we go, just trim that tag end. So all that leaves us now is with a trace. What we do then, a main line from our rod, just fish straight through with braid, no need for a leader. Just tie an end loop in and just put a link swivel on. Then all we do with the weight length, connect that into the clip like so, and then with a hook length, we just hook that into one of the eyes on the link swivel. So that's what we fish with. Real simple. Okay guys, that's how simple the Uptide rig is. Another alternative, I really like these. These are a 3-way swivel from koi key. So that's it, got the swivel, that one just spins around. So what we can do, just trim the loop there off the gripper lead. What we're going to do is just attach this to the bottom eye on the swivel. Okay, blood knot. That's connected in there, like so. What we then do, we can just pop that onto our link swivel on the end of our main line as well. So you're just left with that. And then onto your free running swivel. Just prop your trace on like that as well. A really good tip when you are uptiding is to have several rigs pre-tied and pre-baited. The fish tend to come through in flurries, so if you get a fish, you can reel in, unclip your fish and then put a fresh rig on and cast out before dealing with your fish and either returning it or popping it back into the box. It just speeds up fishing time and gives you a chance of a few more bonus fish. Rods and reels wise, we have a selection of Uptide rods on board. The rod I use the most personally is the Team Diver Z Uptide, rated at 4 to 10 ounce. What I have on there is just a 6000 size fixed spool reel loaded with 50-pound braid. Other rods that we do have on board, we've got some pretty snazzy Diver Kenzakis, also rated 4 to 10 ounce. Guys, if you've not got an Uptide rod, don't worry, it's not absolutely essential. Other rods we do tend to use are the 20 to 30 class Kenzakis. We've got a number of those on board, all coupled up to Diver Black and Golds, 30s or 40s. All our reels are loaded up with 50-pound braid, straight through. We don't use leaders with any of them, so we don't feel it's necessary to use one. So we call it uptiding in a loose term. It's not generally fishing uptide. What we do when we get to anchor, we get the anchor, we shut the engine off, I'll position the boat over a feature or over a ledge, and what we tend to do is fish the back side or even the front side of the mark, and I'll set the boat up accordingly. All we tend to do is fish down tide, or as Steve Suter described it when he fished with us, side clopping. Okay guys, we're just going to bait up now using an unwashed 4-inch Lego squid and a normal black lug. So what we do guys, what I'd like to do, I like to cut the squid in half, just put a couple of incisions down there, that sort of opens it up and lets it flap a little bit in the tide, also lets the scent release. What I like to do is just thread the worm up, like that. I push the worm up the line and then thread the top hook down the top of the worm, pinch them both together, just go round a couple of times. That stops the worm falling back down and bunching up at the bottom of the hook and presents it well. Then all we do then is just tip off with a little bit of squid, like so.
That's steady with him, mate. He's on. Is he on?
He's on, oh yeah.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Look for him. Oh, he just caught up to him there now with the line.
It's alright, dude, it's alright. I'll hold it up and take a photo of it. Either. I think it's something I'm doing wrong.
Okay guys, we're baiting up again now. This time I'm going to be using a cart wing and a squid cocktail. So same again, same squid, unwashed Lego, so always a favourite here. Take the head off, put it to one side. With the squid, I just cut up the centre and open it up. Crab wings are frozen, always keep them frozen, so straight out the flask like that. Offer him up, bait elastic. We'll lash the wing onto the hook to start with. Okay, once that's in place, what I like to do with the opened up squid, wrap it around the outside of the wing there and lash that in place too. Okay, once that's all nicely wrapped up, take a head that we've trimmed off and just tip off the hook with that. With the top hook, again, just wrap it round a couple of times, and then what I do this time, I just slide it down onto the top of the bait like that. So that's your bait ready to go. Right guys, just about to chuck this squid and carp bait out here. We do from my rig. I have my wires engaged again. Just literally hang the bait on my wire like this, like so. Just means you've got control of it and your hooks aren't flailing around all over when it's time to cast out. There she is. Side plop. So what we do, once we've cast out, we'll let the bait at the bottom. And what I like to do is let another 20 to 30 foot of line out. Pop my rod up. Into the rest there. And the line should pull away on a nice angle now, away from the boat.
Looks like Rich is away here, just having a look at the old tip there. There was a bit of activity, let's see what it ends up doing. There we go. Yep, that was a really big pull.
So what I do when I've got the bite, I leave it a little bit to develop as a rule. And what I'll do, I'll pick up and I'll start taking up my slack line, slowly easing down to my fish. He's still pulling there, you can still see him. Struck into him now, is he there? Oh, there he is, fish on. Fish on.
Yep. Get a net, mate, please. Yes, mate, go so.
On the carp. Should have had me chest cam on there.
Who'd have thunk it? It's pulling a bit, Rich. Hey. Get on. Yep.
Scissors on that top circle.
Well in, mates. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hello, mate.
Fortunately.
Gone again, are you? No, I'm going to be shot back, mate. Little tiddler.
Oh dear. That explains everything, really.
Might have here, yeah. Oh,
Would you like the net, sir?
Yes, please.
Right, here we go again. Best cameraman on the sea.
A monster again, mate.
Go, jump off. Got it?
Yeah. So another codle in there. Tartan squid.
Is that better than sex, you said?
Sometimes.
Right guys, thanks for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Me and Tony, we've had a great day as well. I know it's only been a few hours, but it's a nice release to get out and have a few fish. Anyway, we've kept more than maybe what we would normally. They've all been in size. We've chucked quite a few back as well. Unfortunately, we didn't get them all on the video. Anyway, if you've enjoyed it, please drop us a subscribe and a like. And if there's any information or you want me to shoot a video of anything that you would like to know, just drop us a comment or drop us a message on my email. All the best guys, tight lines.